Hey everybody, in this video we're going to talk about finding a specified term of an arithmetic sequence given two terms of the sequence. So we're given an arithmetic sequence has a common difference equal to 6 and that the 86th term is equal to 505. The value of the 33rd term is equal to a sub 3. Okay, so we're supposed to find the value of the 33rd term. We don't know the first term. So this equation that we've used before with the nth term being equal to the first term plus n minus 1 times d, well, we have d, but we're not given a sub 1. If a sub 1 is unknown, in this case a sub 1 is unknown, we are instead given a sub k, or another term. Then we use a different equation. We use the equation a sub n, or our nth term, can be found by taking our other term that is given and adding n minus k times d. So this subscript a sub k is just another term that's given. Right? D is the same thing. So what are we given in this equation? We're given that d is equal to 6. So the common difference, d is equal to 6, which means I'm going to be adding 6 from one term to the next. Then I'm also given that the 86th term is equal to 505. So a sub 86 equals 505. This is the other term that's given, or a sub k, which means that this 86 is my value of k. So now I'm trying to find the 33rd term. So I'm trying to find a sub 33. That's equal to a sub k, or a sub 86, plus n minus k. Remember, n right now is 33 because that's the term I'm trying to find. Then I'm going to subtract k. K is over here, right here. That's the 86. And then I multiply by d, which I found is 6. So all the color coordinating goes with the various pieces. So my 33rd term is equal to 505. That is what a sub 86 is. Plus what? 33 minus 86 is negative 55 times 6. After I multiply this out, I'll get that the 33rd term is equal to 187. Now, if we think about this arithmetic sequence, we were given a term that was further along in our sequence than this a sub 33, right? Because a sub 86 is way over here, it's the 86th term, and a sub 30 is here. But from a sub 33, I need to add 6 each time to get to a sub 86. So it makes sense that a sub 33 is less than in this case. If I was adding negative 6, then I would want my further terms to be less. So always refer back to the problem when you're using these. Okay, let's do another example. What equation are we going to use if we're not given a sub 1? Well, first let's figure out if we are given a sub 1. For this arithmetic sequence, the sixth term, a6, is equal to negative 46. So that is a sub 6 equals negative 46, and the 36th term is equal to negative 286, so a sub 36 equals negative 286. Now we're told to find the value of the 74th term. So we want to find a sub 74. But wait a second. In my equation I used in the last example, I used a sub n equals a sub k plus n minus k times d, right? And I knew d, and I knew I was given another term, so I could find a, k, and k. But I am not given d. So my first step for this one is actually going to be to find d. And how do I do that? Well, I am going to use this a sub n equals a sub k plus n minus k times d. But my a sub n is going to be this a sub 36. My a sub 6 is going to be my a sub k. So I will get from here a sub n is negative 286. That's equal to a sub k, or negative 46, plus n, which is 36, minus k, which is 6, times d. And after I go ahead and solve through this one, I will get negative 8 equals d. How do I do that? I do 36 minus 6 is 30. I add 46 to both sides, and then divide by 30, and I'll get 8 equals d. So now we can say, let's use d. D we have now, right? We have d. And then in order to find a sub 74, that's like my new n, right? So my new term I'm trying to find. I can choose to use d, so I use d, and then I choose any other value. Or any other a sub k. So I could use this a6, or I could use a36. Let's use the a sub 6. So this a sub n is going to be equal to a sub k, or a sub 6, plus 74, or n. I have, 74, sorry, minus k, which is 6, times d, which we found was negative 8. Now we don't know this a sub 74, that's what we're trying to find, but that's equal to negative 46 plus 68 times negative 8, and after solving for that, we will get that our 74th term is negative 590. So sometimes we're given one extra term and d, and sometimes we're given two terms. Then that means we have to find d, and then use one of our terms to find the missing term that we want.